So the last video was about how to influence people and get them to do stuff. Now, for those who don't know, I'm a hypnotist. I do cognitive behavioral therapy. I energy heal people. I'm also paid to actually influence hundreds of people in a way that I can't talk about on camera. But just understand what these things have to do with each other. Nothing. I'm kidding. They have everything to do with each other. It's all about how you work. And when you understand how people work, you can influence them. Now, the most persuasive thing you can ever do is learn how to control your emotional state. See, people are 31% smarter in a positive state of mind. Doctors are 19% more accurate, and salesmen sell 37% more sales. So imagine being 37% more persuasive. So there are things I'm teaching here on the channel about how to energy heal yourself, how to cause a pain and to turn into a pleasure. 2-minute, 3-minute techniques that are simple and super efficient that I even do when I'm hypnotizing people at times to put them in a positive state so they can actually deal with whatever emotional damage is attached to physical pain in their back or in their hips or their tremors or anything really serious. So when I'm talking about rubbing your hands together and feeling the energy between your hands and creating an imaginary heat in your mind's eye that you put on the negative feeling that's in your body, and it causes you to feel really amazing afterward, it's all about causing your feelings over allowing them to just automatically be default and taking the randomness out of it. Taking the randomness out of your emotions. So when you understand how to control your emotions, you can be so much more effective in your job, in your life, and in everything that you do. So these techniques that I'm teaching you allow you to be more assertive. They allow you to take more control over your life. Now, on another note, people who learn how to recognize micro expressions. Now, I'm not talking about facial expressions. I'm talking about the slighter twitches in the face, and there's a lot of courses out there. There's apps that allow you to learn how to do this, but the expressions, the small facial twitches that people put out actually can allow you an open door to reading their emotions, practically reading their mind. This statistically raises sales 20%. If you can just learn to recognize the micro expressions, the slighter twitches in the face that allow you to recognize people's emotions without them telling you. So it's like as I'm talking, I'm recognizing what's happening on your face, and it allows me to intuitively understand how you feel about what I'm saying while I'm saying it. And then we know what direction to go next. Does that make sense? So imagine learning how to control your emotional state, which is everything I teach on the channel, by the way. It's like more than half of what I teach has to do with controlling your emotional state. If anyone hasn't noticed yet. And not just manifesting your desires, but controlling your emotional state. And so 37% plus 20, do the math. Learning how to empathically understand how people feel, learning how to control your own emotions together, make you so much more persuasive, so much more effective, such a more persuasive, amazing human being that people would love to be around. Is that okay? So if anyone would ever want a consultation with me, not that you'd ever want that, but you can always message me on my Facebook page. I love you guys. Have a good night.